What's up, guys? I'm just starting my stream a little bit early, kind of testing out, starting it up and letting it run for a little bit and seeing, it makes for like a better intro, not just jumping in and playing, because I kind of like rushed and it's all about being like authentic and hardcore gamer. I don't think it really matters, you know what I'm saying? People decide what matters once they've eaten their food, once they've been satisfied. I'm just waiting for the game to finish downloading. I thought it was gonna have to verify, and it's in. I'm downloading on Steam has to verify. Here, yeah, it's downloading. I don't have the season pass too that comes with like that fourth skill tree, but if I need like $6, so I'll probably buy it tomorrow. Yeah. All right, so I'll have the skill tree for the playthrough, or whatever. Wait, I didn't even okay. Oh yeah, I'll have the skill tree for tomorrow. Play today, but then I'll keep playing tomorrow. Yeah, I was gonna just play Wonderlands and play through, but Borderlands 3 is so much faster and it's a little bit more greasy and trash like. You see how trashy this looks? Looks like trash. I think this is just better for a playthrough. Like there's me playing, and then there's like it being seen. Like Wonderland looks better. Wonderland probably has it's a newer game. It's easier on the eyeballs. It doesn't look like complete garbage that much, but I just rather play Borderlands. I'm probably still gonna play Wonderlands, but when you get that itch to play, um, when you get that itch to play Borderlands or Borderlands 2, it's not the same you get for Wonderlands. Wonderlands doesn't have this type of like the type of characters, the way to play through the game. It's just different. It's not to be taken as seriously, kind of, right? I can wait for Borderlands 4. You know what I'm saying? If Borderlands any indication of what they can do, I mean Borderlands 3, but Borderlands is newer than Borderlands 3, but any indication what they can do, then this should be pretty good. I was deciding which Volt Hunter I was gonna play. Flak, Zane, Mose. Yeah. And I was like, I played Flak my first playthrough and I liked it. And then I played, I think, Amara or Zane. I don't know. I played again. I played all the classes a little bit. And there's like the meta, how you should play. I feel like if you want to be like a super fast pace, if you feel like running up to the enemy and dumping everything you have just to kind of get through the encounter really quick, you can play Zane. People say Zane's the best character. Moses is cool, but I feel like using the mech gets old, right? Like it isn't anything but like a super blast mode. Like I don't really like. I like the mech. I just don't want to play with it all day. So I could probably between Arma, and Flak. So I'm gonna look at Arma skill tree one more time. Amara, whatever. Amara. I'm looking at the skill tree one more time, and like I'm gonna decide off the skill tree, and the abilities. I think I actually played Armor the last time recently, and like that was supposed to be really good, and I think it was. I think that's who I played last time. I'm pretty sure I still have some of my characters, at least my PC characters, because I originally played this on PlayStation, and like I played through the game. I might play as Armora. But it's downloaded. I'm watching it. I already streamed for a couple minutes. It's kind of like a good little intro, kind of getting used to the waters, being in game mode. I feel like people probably are more with like affirmations and all that, like just being positive. when it comes to streaming and being high energy and being right about stuff, to where it's probably not healthy, right? Like no one would prove that medically holding up like a Bible to your chest would have any actual effect. But like that's not the point, right? If I like held up a gun to your head and it was like a handgun, I made my hand like a gun, you would say that's not cool. You would say, well, you can't prove that this is bad. You can't prove that's medically bad for you. But you know that holding up your hand like a gun to someone is bad. So that's kind of what I mean. Like people are definitely kind of tapping into more of like a they don't really care about nothing, but they're supposed to be positive. That's kind of what I get out of it. My name's a reference to the Borderlands 2 skill Cloud Kill. And there is Cloud Kill. There's a weapon called Cloud Kill, and oh, this looks goofy. Is that Kevin Hart? This looks real nasty. I don't even want to see this. Yeah, I played as a Siren.
A mech soldier. Yes.
This is like my PC account. I already played through the game. 21 hours on PC.
Fierce,
I'll probably make a new one
powerful.
and just play as the Siren. I think I'd rather play as Flak though. I'm in here. Yeah, I'm just gonna play Flak. Like, I'm gonna go back to my roots, play Flak. I don't really want to be like super cool, flashy looking. I'm just gonna go for new game. New game. Normal. Operation.
So, you want to hear a story, huh? A tale of adventure across the stars. Come, listen to old Marcus. Have I got a story for you? My tale begins here, on this backwater planet called Pandora. Some say it is a wasteland of greed and violence, and it is. But if you've got skills to pay the bills, Pandora is full of opportunity. Vault hunters. They brave the merciless borderlands in search of secret alien treasure. My father told me tales of vault hunting when I was but a little Marcus boy. And now, I tell you. So, you ask, what treasures do the vaults hide? Fame? Wealth? Power? Or maybe nonsense like charity or family. I don't know. Use your imagination. Whatever the prize, a vault hunter must have the determination to seize victory from the jealous hands of fate. Now, my story is about a very special band of vault hunters who have only just started their journey. They are bold and hungry. Maybe old Marcus tells you this story because they remind me of you. Just a little, don't let it go to your head. These new Vault Hunters are answering a siren's call. Her name is Lilith, and she is a hero, savior of Pandora a dozen times over. Lilith is recruiting a team to hunt for a map. A map that leads to vaults all over the galaxy. But she is not the only one. Dark forces have gripped the Borderlands. A new threat, unlike anything the galaxy has seen before. My story begins right here on Pandora, with our new Vault Hunters, their siren leader, and, most importantly, me.
Wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the
Fierce,
siren.
powerful.
Also, like, increases to, like, elemental damage.
New Vault Hunter, huh? Name's Marcus. You. And welcome to Pandora!
Hey, you must be the new recruit. I am a CL4PTP steward bot, but you can just call me General Claptrap of the Crimson Raiders. What's your name?
Surely you know who I am. The Tiger of Partali? Crime fighter? Warrior for peace? It's Amara.
Thanks. I'll pre-order your tombstone just in case. Now, those jerks who tried to murder you are the Children of the Vault, a bandit cult who follow their creepy leaders with blind devotion. Which reminds me, if you're going to obey my every beck and call, you'll need an echo device. The Echo 3. Slightly more powerful than the Echo 2 and twice as expensive. Besides, the Echo 2 had a tiny issue with spontaneous combustion, so they rebranded those as grenades. Now listen up, recruit. Lilith ordered us to take over a Children of the Vault propaganda center. Time to show those culty weirdos that no one messes with the Crimson Raiders. Follow me, recruit, to glory!
Alright. Yeah, like I said, this game looks like straight trash. Look at this. It's like a trash pit of a world. It's very good for, like, kind of burning off a lot of that.
Before we wreak our righteous vengeance, you'll need to register your
Like, if you
Echo
have a bunch of
and this
nachos,
quick change.
it'd be like pouring a bunch of nachos and stuff. It'd be like pouring a bunch of garbage into your body.
When I'm signing autographs, I need
So, like, it's
you
still
to
super
get
fun
sharp
and
while
appealing and
defending me
tasty.
from my legions of fans
But eventually it kind of gets it out. You know, it doesn't really satisfy any, like, higher taste. Not even, like, some lower barbarian taste. Just like, here's a bunch of nachos. I'm saying, here's a bunch of garbage. So you can, like, get off my back about other stuff.
You look awfully attractive. Satan.
Yeah, this is just gonna be way quicker, way faster paced, and just enjoyable for everyone who's like a garbage bag human being. People who like kind of want to go out into the depths of space. Anything goes.
No,
But I did order some lights. They'll be back. They'll be here like in 2 days. And you know, that'll remedy one of my last issues that comes to streaming, and that's lighting.
Recruit, get that gate open. That's an order from your superior officer.
This is gonna be good. Makes me feel like I can make this my own. I'm saying.
Ever. But don't get cocky.
I'm going to be heavily utilizing something called Stallion Butt Milk, which is something that increases the loot drops exponentially. So like, don't be mad if it isn't like some vanilla normie playthrough. I really don't want to play Borderlands games without legendaries, because legendaries are just so much more fun to use and have crazy effects. Like, I really don't care. And I also will be, you know, out of personal preference and to give the run some spice, I'm going to be grinding every boss, maybe, to get a drop out of them, just to make it, you know, something special, make the run a little special. But you know, I put out a tweet yesterday or sometime, you know, when it comes to like certain, well, whatever. It was that people will see something in you and do something with it, do whatever they want with it. Meaning, people could have already saw you as a successful thing or as a person worthy of praise or
So we're throwing stealth out the window?
rewards or whatever.
Relax. On Pandora, it's actually super weird if something's not exploding.
And you know, those people aren't
Now take your gun, recruit.
really
You're gonna need it.
responsible for doing the right thing. You know, no one really is.
These guns, like myself, aren't beholden to.
You know, it's really about what they saw in you. It's kind of like saying, you know, you need people that are like talented and great to help you, but maybe they don't even know that that can happen to them as well. Like, people see something in them and they like throw that in the trash. You know, and my point about that was, it's not about hard work. It's not about anything. Like, you could literally do nothing and you can be successful, or people could be your friend. They give you stuff. It's really about people seeing something in you and doing the right thing with it.
Become their king, and then
So like for me, it isn't about struggling and trying to fight people who don't really want to do anything but throw stuff in the trash. It isn't about working hard. So like, well, why put out content? You know, why work hard if it isn't about it?
We have you completely surrounded. Open the gates now, and perhaps I will
Because if you don't put out any content, there's no way for you just to make it in that way. I'm saying people already have seen people who they could have made successful or contributed to the success. But that doesn't mean if he's saying that you can't just grind content. You can grind content. You can. You know what I'm saying you can sell lemonade for $1 and sell enough lemonade.
I'm coming out. Just wait right there.
Right, you don't have to actually be given success. That's kind of to me the reality. Where like people have to really recognize you and do the right thing with that.
Hey, I feel funny.
It can't be like
Happening to me.
people are applauding you for being a hard worker when that's not anything that's a trait you've acquired from working hard and deciding to go out of your way to work hard.
Feels so right.
Yeah, this is a much quicker start than Borderlands running through that opening forest area. Like that's just not. This doesn't sit right with me. Right now I have this barbarian or this bandit talking about turning Crabtrap into a toilet. Like that's quick.
He's still one of us.
He's
We're gonna
already
have to save him.
we're already on some crap.
I'll be there soon.
Use this help! I need you alive to save me!
Get good or die.
Going for legendaries in Borderlands.
Recruit, there's no way your
This
simple
opens a whole new
delicate
layer
body
of
can survive a
Borderlands
showdown with shield
gameplay and
protected.
like
Look
knowledge and
around for a
community.
shield.
People that know about that, like, you know, all revel in like getting those drops. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone knows about these certain weapons. You know, it's really cool. It's impressive. I'm saying. Similar to like everyone knowing about old wrestlers. You know what I'm saying, like, it's impressive. That's it.
You got a shield! Now you're invincible! Not really, but it just might keep Shiv from killing you in one hit. Now let's get you in there, recruit! Hey, Shiv! All your dumb friends are dead! I challenge you to a trial by combat! But because I'm stuck to this magnet, my loyal champion shall vanquish you in my stead!
Come on in, heretic! I haven't met my sacrifice quota for the day! I'm gonna sharpen my blade on your spine!
I don't think Shift counts. I don't think he drops anything special. I don't think he does. Maybe he does. Let me look. Plus the game. If he does, I don't know if I'm able. I don't even know if I'm even able to grind this boss. He drops some stuff, but I don't think it's anything special. I don't know.
knocked out in the first round. I thought Pandora was going to give me a challenge.
The shotgun, right?
Score 1 for the Crimson Raiders. You and Claptrap secure the area.
Phase cast. Phase grasp. I usually like to go with phase grasp. Got a skill point, right? No skill points.
I'm
Yeah,
on my
but
way.
no, this isn't everything. You know, this is kind of my idea of someone who's like needs like asthma medication and it needs it to live, like needs it to not be
Recruit?
convulsing and
Are you
suffering.
dead? If not, get me down! The controls
And like
are on the second
before
floor!
there was asthma medication, there was experimental medication, and there was speculation about what was actually happening. Like we all know what asthma is, and if people don't have their inhaler, they can just not be able to breathe. It's like this Borderlands 3 being easy to record and stream. It isn't everything else. It doesn't mean everything else is easy. It's like a ghetto. Like the ghetto is like
What are
ghetto.
you down there for?
It's easy. People talk trash, talk mess. It's easy. It doesn't mean that like you know this. It doesn't mean I want to turn it into experimental medication. It's like asthma medication. It works for asthma.
Now all that's left is to signal Lilith that the mission
Like
is
this isn't
complete.
intelligence. You know, this isn't intelligence. Like intelligence content's other stuff. I'm saying this isn't like long-term longevity. It's not that.
Sup?
Lilith, I can safely report that Operation Trojan Claptrap was a complete success. I did it all by myself.
I'll bet. Well, the cult's destroyed every other Crimson Raider stronghold, so this will have to do for now. So what's your name, killer?
I am Amara. Nice tattoo, Siren Sister. You must be the voice in my head.
Yeah, about that. Not the weirdest thing you're gonna see on Pandora. But seriously, thanks for answering my call. We might not have the numbers, but with a badass like you, we've got a fighting chance. Welcome to the Crimson Raiders. Pandora's a dangerous place.
Didn't.
A grenade mod will come in handy. You should equip it before we get started. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm always looking for new ways to take my enemies apart.
All right.
Hey, do you hear bloodthirsty screaming?
More COV. Let's see what you got, recruit.
There's too many of them! We're doomed!
Is that the best you've got?
It's the Firehawk!
Moving on.
The God Queen wants her head!
Original base game on PlayStation 4. Then I played it on Steam Deck. This was the first time playing it on PC. It feels really good. I'm really glad I did play this.
Avenge me!
Nice fighting, killer.
You know, there are certain pieces of content that I recommend doing before you get into other things, just for the ease of access, you know, the ease for people
All right, we got a
to
foothold.
stream it or get into
Things are
it.
turning our
Borderlands
way.
is a good one.
Come on, killer, you're with
You
me.
know, like indie games like Binding of Isaac
catch you
is a
up.
good one.
A
Competitive
while back, we found
shooters
a
and
map. Led
League of
vaults
Legends, those
all
type of
over the
games,
border.
those are good.
Dream come true, right?
Like I feel like some like Skyrim and those type of long
We got attacked.
RPG
Map
games that are
was
just
lost.
like
I'm looking for it
making your own
ever since.
character, you know, going through so many dungeons and loop. That's something you'd have with like a loyal bit of viewers, and you'd have like gained enough ways
The
to
bandit clans used to just murder each other for fun.
do that. Like it's
Now
not
they're
easy.
all under one banner. A cult.
Ah, the children of the vault.
Right. Come on, let's take a look around. Their leaders are the Calypso twins, and their followers worship them like gods. They're convinced the map will lead them to something called the Great Vault, and they've been slaughtering anyone who gets in their way. We heard a rumor that a bandit clan found an alien artifact in the desert. Could be the map. That's what we're here to find out.
I'll stand guard!
Perfect. have here?
Shiv! The Sun Smasher clan has recovered the sacred vault map! Send our followers to invite the Sun Smashers into our holy family! And hurry! The twin gods grow hungry!
The map. I knew it. We have to beat them to the Sun Smashers. I'll open the gate.
No, what I was gonna say is people that are like, more close to sexual success probably isn't someone that would grind out, content with you, and more than likely wouldn't think of it like that.
I'm
Like
gonna
what
set up
people
camp and
see
gather some intel on the Calypso.
and them,
Find the
you know,
Sun
might have
Smasher war chief and do whatever it takes
not been
to get
done.
that map.
Not people might not have done the right thing with it, and they might have been hindered in the beginning. They might just blow past that because they're so high level.
Go hang out in some trash.
It's like I'd rather just
what are we
not.
working with here? Well, this place kind of sucks, but it's all we got at the moment.
I'd much rather
The
not
Raiders have had to start from scratch.
turn into a
The
fireball. I'm
sanctuary.
saying
Hope Ellie gets that ship working soon.
if you start succumbing to like people's concerns about you and reasoning, like why people didn't help you or whatever, like you start kind of getting into all that, doesn't really reflect too positively on anything. It's like kind of feeling like you feel like you're owed something because people didn't like make you their like favorite person in the world or something.
I know you can handle it.
Like no one can help you be successful because they aren't going to be successful like how you're going to be successful.
My vending machine is broken?
And like a good example is them not really caring about what people have to do for them or for you because they can do it.
Sell premium weapons to heroic vault hunters such as yourself. Let's fix my vending machine. And by that I mean, you fix it.
Better than that.
I remember this being the only skill there was in Borderlands 2, the phase grasps. It was like miserable. What's my action elemental? Ouch. Like, there's no denying someone's success, especially when they like to be like a successful type of guy. The real point is they wouldn't really want to hear about someone not seeing anything in them, or seeing something in them and doing the wrong thing with it, and then feeling like entitled once they know about that whole idea. They're like, you already grinded, or you already made it another way.
That circuit with something.
Like a girl.
You know,
People would see them and they like would want to be with them, and they would just make up all this stuff about them that they may or may not actually be doing. And like you would never imagine a girl saying, "Well, I'm that too." Like girls just want to be pretty or something in comparison to other girls.
You could also try getting a human spine from one of those filthy bandits. That could work.
Like I can help other people be successful because I see something in them and I know to do the right thing with it. Like they might just want to grind content, they might want to just EPD and just be a baller. That's another way of doing it. I'm not saying my way is the right way.
Is that it?
But, a lot of times it's better to have someone that sees something in you and knows your potential than someone who just wants to grind or have you talk in riddles.
Right, lead grenade!
I wasn't expecting this to play this smoothly, but it is playing rather smooth. The reason it's resisting my lightning, even though I don't have a lightning weapon, is because I picked up a passive that gives Amara a portion of her damage converted to elemental damage, and I happen to have it converted to lightning.
Go on, pick it up. Hope you don't mind handling viscera. Ah, very good. Bring it back to the machine. And be quick about it.
I'm gonna go collect the human spine just for, for fun. Like, I'm not here to argue with people. I wanted to just say that if you see something in someone, maybe you should do the right thing, you know what I'm saying, and tell them that, they are capable of doing what they're trying to do. And not just, like,
Damn it.
ball.
That's the
Because
Sun Smasher's
you already
camp.
saw that they were
Looks like
great.
the
What
COV
is
got
balling
there
to
first.
greatness? You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
let them leave with the map, killer.
Someone who has a crown on their head and is a king doesn't need a ball.
I
He's
hope
already
you're
a king.
warmed up.
No,
Ah, you
just kind of
found
immature,
the
you know what I'm
human
saying?
spine.
Or if, like, it's too much
Right
work or
in,
responsibility.
Pandora. Give it a try.
Which is completely reasonable. Like, someone may, like I said, like, they respond to me like they just want a ball, right? And now we're just like out of like the realm of dreams and possibilities. We're all like in crazy immature baller mode now. Like, damn, I think you could really be,
Okay, now install the spine.
a big streamer. And it's like, nah, bro, I'm a baller. It's like I already ball. Like, you're not even a big streamer. Like, now you're really not a big streamer because I don't really see that happening otherwise. You know what I'm saying?
Still, I appreciate your dedication to capitalism.
Like, they didn't see that part
You've
being
already
anything.
got a shock skag spine. Try that. It will work much better, I promise. Well done, Vault Hunter. Now you have access to my vast array of murderous ways.
And sometimes you don't really have it, like some people in school weren't seen to have any potential.
Thank you for dishing out some vengeance on those
And, like,
filthy
they rather be a
bandits.
baller.
Let me
Or they
open
rather
up my
just
secret
don't care. They just don't
stash
care.
for you. Who says payback doesn't pay, huh?
It
Good
doesn't really mean
hunting.
people that have that in them, people see that, should be like mistreated because they don't. They do and you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just have to live with the fact that legendary. Sometimes you have to live with the fact that you do have to grind, or you have to be right about things, and sometimes you're not. Sometimes people aren't the nicest about being right.
Guns for every occasion.
Like, if someone's like, dang, I see like the possibility for you to be a big streamer, like you have a nice personality, everyone would be attracted to you. And then the guy's like, no, I'm a baller, or like, I'm just gonna be the president to you. Like, that's exactly why you won't be a big streamer because of me. I'm saying, but like, doesn't mean you can't ball. Like, you might end up being right, where working really hard, and not having like that talent, or having people like pick you,
That's what I needed.
where that might not be that comfortable or energy efficient. People that have been spending their whole lives playing baseball, and people see something in them. It's better that they don't just have to keep proving something to people who don't care. You know what I'm saying? No one's watching them ball out in the club and writing an essay about it and put the trick in the wall. Who's that flying heart? I've never seen that before in my life. Maybe it was like a Valentine's Day event on or something.
Family's got my back.
We're all
Another cool thing about Borderlands 3 is they kind of got out of the habit of giving every single enemy a shield, so fire is much more valuable. And in certain situations, there is a lot of enemies with shields, where that makes lightning more viable. And there's also enemies that don't have health bars. They have like armor, like robots, so you use explosives against them. But I think that gave fire a much better deal, because usually you're just not really able to fight enemies without shields. Like every enemy had a shield in Borderlands 2 and 1. Like eventually everything had a shield, everything had a massive shield and health bar. It doesn't make any sense for all these bandits to have shields, and for the most part they won't, because why would they have a shield? I'm saying that's not even what they want. They wouldn't want a shield. But you know, we're not quite into the point where we're grinding for legendaries and all that. We've been handling accuracy, you don't really need that. Max health, bonus damage, distance to a target. The closer to target, the greater the bonus. Okay, that could be good. I actually do have the 4 skill tree. I didn't know that. I don't know how I obtained it, but I don't have to worry about buying it. I probably still will. Ooh. What is splash damage? I don't know. The only downside about having this base flare, having this extra skill tree, is it kind of takes away from being able to fill out these other skill trees. I'm saying, like, you have even less points to build something nice, which isn't. It's kind of nerve-wracking. Like, I just want to. Like, I just want to build my thing and not have to like have it stretched out. Reload speed, weapon swap, speed. Reload speed's good. We'll go reload speed.
Hey! I would prefer not to die like this! Yo! Little help? Shoot me down, will ya? I like to hang, but
This guy's real nasty though.
not like that.
I feel like that air of being like this guy, like sarcastic, like inside joke guy, is kind of like not a good idea. People are probably gonna be like, "All right, bro, we did it. We said the same thing." Like, give us the points for saying it too.
Feet work good. Nice to meet you. Hey, thanks. If you hadn't come along, I might be dead. So, what are you doing here?
I came to see Pandora's legendary half-naked bandits, clearly. Also, I just joined up with Lilith and the Crimson Raiders.
This guy reminded me how to do some stretches and lift some weights.
Oh man, I used to run with Lilith back in the day. But, you know, now I'm a bandit war chief. Go Sun Smashers. I mean, at least I used to be a war chief. Until, you know, my clan found that stupid alien junk. I warned them not to mess with that crap. But what do? They tie me up and they take it to the Calypso twins. Not cool, bro. Well, we should probably get out of here before the COV come back. So, where are Lilith and the Raiders hanging these days?
A former COV propaganda center. I beat down every last one of them.
Now we're talking. Come on, let's get out of here. I'll lead the way, even though I'm totally unarmed. Can't let them know you're afraid and totally defenseless, bro. Bandit life! So, you took over that COV propaganda center all by your little self?
I did. Barely broke a sweat.
I am impressed.
I'll probably go more for like elemental
Oh man, the children of the vault totally trashed
and probably
that
health.
camp.
Getting stuck with no
Not
health
where
is
that
never
bloody
fun.
skull should be. It is
We'll see.
completely ruining the vibe. Oh, I know a shortcut. This way.
But I'm trying to go for phase link. You know, grabbing this phase ball, this phase grass, and then like linking it to like one sheep while shooting them all, taking them all out. I mostly did it for the phase grasp and the elemental damage, so like that's on the agenda.
Ugh, Skag Central, am I right? You know, I'm gonna let you take care of him. Only thing I'm packing right now is not something I'm gonna use on a ship.
Enemy ahead! Anyone else want to try?
Just planning ahead and positioning your element, knowing that you're going to be fighting a bunch of enemies. Like in this area, they're all going to need like fire damage. You know, just knowing that that's like a big advantage over other classes. Other classes can't. I have to like switch their weaponry. You'd be good. Just a little bit goes a long way. You know what I'm saying. Maybe look at the build a little more. Rush. I don't think I'll need rush. Does this actually do damage? Phase? Oh, it does. Oh, wait. Well, it gives people some damage to some enemies. Doesn't really hurt them. I guess it could. Here's the fire damage right here, soul fire. Health. I'm definitely gonna have to go, whatever this tree's called. This green tree brawl. Even though it's like a melee. A melee, tree. I'm still gonna go for it. This seems like just straight damage, weapon damage, which is probably what they're lacking in. This is a good addition for them. There's not really much use to this tree. I'm not going to go melee or cryo for the most part. I guess there's a lot of cryo. It'd be nice to get this ignoring elemental damage resistance, but that's not going to be possible. I'm not buying any of this. I'll probably go for heavy rain. That's about it. I don't really want to melee anything. It's not what I'm going to do. There's really no great melee in Borderlands. Doesn't. They'll probably mostly be going for Fist of Elementals. It's a no-brainer.
Those Calypsos won't stop until every bandit on Pandora worships them like gods. Hey, bandits don't need gods. We worship a hot fire and a charred piece of
I think Amara has a pretty solid original 3 skill trees. Like those 3 are just pretty solid.
I'm sure Lilith will be glad to see me. We're tight, bro. Super tight. Like, bro tight. It's a thing.
There sure is a way to separate stuff you have equipped from stuff you're selling. Sometimes I just want to sell everything real quick, not to worry about accidentally selling something I have equipped. I can play this all day. Like this is like the ultimate. It's like the antithesis to streaming
Fortified, well
and failing. And saying
throw
like
some bloody skulls up on the walls. You
crying,
got yourself
whining,
a nice cozy place here, friend.
complaining, screaming,
Vaughn? What the hell
being
are
negative.
you doing here?
This is like positive. This is like watery. It's not
Lilith!
fiery.
Former War Chief of the Sun Smashers reporting for duty.
Go Crimson Raiders!
Good to see you, Vaughn. The Raiders will take all the help we can get. So, Vault Hunter, did you find the map?
Map wasn't there, so I took this bandit instead.
Map?
If you're talking about that alien junk, my clan is bringing it to the Calypso twins as an offering.
They're heading to the Holy Broadcast Center. It's where the Calypsos host murder sermons to amp up their followers.
Can't let the Calypsos get that map. But the Holy Broadcast Center is a long ride. Vault Hunter, you're gonna need some wheels. My friend Ellie runs the catch-a-ride. Go introduce yourself, and she'll hook you up.
An Amara classic.
I'll be doing all the side quests that I see because I like them, they're funny, and it makes the game fuller.
Hey, I've got an idea. Do the thing I told you to do. Please help me. Recruit, you have to help me. I lost my antenna.
Oh, it's okay, little buddy. I can help.
Yes, I'm gonna be bigger and badder than ever. But this is an important fashion decision. Bring me replacement antenna options, recruit. Options, I say. Go forth. Even though finding me a new antenna is vitally important. You can do this mission on the side, and you'll probably want to get a vehicle for this one.
Yeah, I'll come back because the vehicle would be nice. Not really much to say. People probably are more desperate than they think because, you know, like, depending what they'll do, when it comes to, like, some success on the table or the chips are on the table, just because they think they're,
Waste of my
being like a
time.
businessman doesn't mean they're not desperate. They wouldn't, like, provide the missile, divide there and explode if it was, like,
What the hell? You knew I've been looking
you know, given the
for that
backstory
map.
where, like,
Why didn't you bring it to me?
this guy's a businessman,
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I
like
see
a
what
Fallout
happened here.
character, like in the future,
Let me
but they're willing to,
explain.
like,
I let the map slip
just
into the
kill
hands of
whoever.
culty psychopaths, and now the whole galaxy's in danger.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay, same page. You know what this calls for? Apology push-ups.
You don't have to...
Now remind me, what'd you say you was gonna do to my gal pal Lil?
God Queen Tyrene will drink soup from the skull of the great heretic!
My bad, finger slipped. Oh, howdy! Didn't see you there. I heard y'all were in the neighborhood. Good to see old Lil found some new blood. I'm Ellie. Hey, what are you staring at, hun?
You look hard to knock down. Could have used you during training.
Ain't you a heartbreaker? Lil said you was looking for a vehicle. Damn cultists stole all mine. Mind stealing me one back? Then I'll set you up with a catch-a-ride. And thanks for coming by.
he just keeps looking at me. Look at her tattoo. Yeah, like, everything isn't gonna be business mode because, but you, like, I already explained, people did. Like, someone else is already doing it. I mean, it's like, if you don't go business mode and say like that, you just won't have it. Like, Borderlands mode is similar because,
Ain't nothing to it. Just run up to one and kindly tell the
you
driver
know, it's
to
Borderlands mode,
skedaddle.
so it's like business mode, Borderlands mode, and it's probably hard to get into if you aren't playing Borderlands or if you aren't doing business. Like, I already explained how business isn't a starter activity. Maybe there is need that organized. Be acting if you have resources or people to do this and that, but you really don't. You know what I'm saying. Like, you better just to practice being responsible and making sure your situation's good. Not so much thinking you can put other people in place
Now,
and you really
I never
can't.
had trouble grabbing bandit attention. I'd start the show with a bear ham hock. Then they'd get the bare knuckle encore. Bam!
Yeah. Like I'm all
Just park
for
the car there, hun.
progressive, you know, strong mind, decisive. But like, if it's really just you being a jerk because you're a
All
business-minded
right,
person,
now register with a catch a ride ticket.
that's
You just
not
drive
my
the new
problem.
one whenever
If,
you
like, it
want,
just ends up being
in
jerk
case you get a
world.
Pandora flat, meaning your car explodes.
So my advice would be to be respectful, because you'll have been in business for so long that your work will outshine whatever feeble stature you think respect will give you.
Got a rocket launcher I've been testing. All yours, sweet thing. Just make sure you equip it.
You know, be respectful, be responsible.
All set.
You know,
Happy
keep an open
hunting.
mind.
You tell Lil our ship's almost ready.
A lot of
As
this is
soon
kind
as
of
she
the
finds
counter-
that map, we're good to go.
The counter argument to being like a businessman anyway to people, because they're just like
Might be right
a
to
hog.
just go ahead and shoot him in the ass. That'll send a lesson to the other bandits not to.
like a hog person who like jumps up in people's
Mess
face,
with the
but they're
raiders.
supposed to be like in an office with a suit
Ellie
on.
got you rolling?
Starts
Always
hogging,
does.
squealing and screaming.
Now, head to the Holy Broadcast Center and find that map.
Yo,
Dog man.
Vault Hunter. So that road will take you right to the Holy Broadcast Center. Watch out for those so-called twin gods. From what I hear, Tyrene Calypso's the star of the show. Her brother Troy runs the cult's propaganda. P.S. They both suck. Just saying.
Ooh, watch out for all that scary electricity. There's gotta be a way to shut it off.
I wouldn't just say to be downright respectful or whatever, because you know you usually need some type of gas or some type of goal. Like I'd say people's goal was to be successful, or to make it, like, doing whatever they do. And then I would say, look, here's how you should conduct yourself, because it'll allow you to operate much longer than just relying on you screaming at somebody and then letting you keep going.
Hey, bro! Go, Sun Smashers! Sorry, force of habit. My bad.
Weird duty. Like, so the military has to have a lot of discipline and, you know, make sure their room's clean before they really make it anywhere. You know, if they don't even do that, then
Hey, Vaughn, know anything about these little COV statues?
they probably won't be in the military that long.
Ugh, the children of the vault have been leaving these suck-butt COV statues all over the place. You know what? We're gonna stick it to those wannabe gods and make our own idols. In my image. Yeah, good idea. From chiseled jaw to legendary calves. First off, go find all my wanted posters. P.S. I am very wanted. If we're gonna pull this off, we're gonna need those pictures of me to feed into the 3D scanner thing. Then we can start printing out the statues that look like me instead. That'll really tick off the Calypsos. I didn't go from Hyperion accountant to bandit war chief just to follow orders again. But, you know, after I refused to join that stupid cult, Tyrene Calypso put a bounty on my sculpted ass. And the rest of me too. But I'm still alive, baby! And I'm still shaking it, bro!
Not now! Reloading!
Now destroy that echo transponder.
Doesn't kill you!
And pick up the antenna.
Doesn't kill you, makes you stronger. I'm gonna grab some health, max health. Go to damage. Maybe just get some help for Jen. It's always good to have.
That looks just like my old antenna. Can't go wrong with a Claptrap Classic. BM.
Didn't break a sweat.
You know, people don't want you to have too much insight onto their situation or what they can do because they'll probably flip and explode and swing their magical claws around in circles. Maybe what'll happen is people will start using like some more energetic way of being, and they'll go businessman, and that'll like tie together, and then they'll probably start kind of being, you know, energetic and businessy, so that's kind of more like explosive, and that'll like probably put them in the dirt because
Dump trucks in the neighborhood.
that's like pretty draining.
Smell this sumbitch. Look around, BH.
So kind of like being a bozo. And just because I wear a tie doesn't mean I'm not a bozo. And then like, you know, whatever, like that.
There must be something down there. See if you could open that floor door somehow.
Maybe ground smash.
POI, I suppose.
Yeah. Sheesh.
There's gotta be a way to get that door open. Butt power.
Ground slam. Oh, there should be like a melee class in Borderlands still. I feel like they should have already added a better melee system.
Oh, a coat hanger? Yeah, that could give me
Especially like when they
sort
added
of a
Wonderlands, like that
rusty
was a
vibe.
perfect opportunity.
No, a rusty vibe.
You know.
I see you. Oh, that psycho is sporting a great hat. I want it. Get it for me, recruit. Just go talk to him. He seems reasonable enough.
Greetings, chum. How does the day find you?
I'm keeping an eye on you. No sudden movements.
Fear not, friend. I am keeping the voices at bay with this mighty cap atop my head.
Right. Well, I'm gonna need that hat.
Oh, no. I couldn't possibly part with it. Not right now. You'll have to destroy the mind control transmission dishes first. They're beaming voices into my brain.
You heard the man. Destroy those transmission dishes. I need that hat.
I can feel the mind control releasing its hold. Yes, keep destroying the dishes so that I can finally be free of the voices. Ah, now I am free. Yes, we're free of those horrible calming voices. I can finally be the skin cupcake. Warning, I'm a siren.
Well, he's dead. Now pick up that hat. Shiny. That hat would make
Guy's nuts.
me the talk of the town. Those snooty aristocrats couldn't kick me out of their fancy galas anymore.
But I guess, you know, it's time for me to make what they're doing my own to kind of affirm that I understand the difference between strategy and a person. Like, so like,
Hey, I bet there's something in there we could use. Check it out.
time for you.
But
That umbrella would come in handy when it rains on Pandora, never. We've got some good options, recruit. Return to me and we'll try 'em out.
you know, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it a little differently.
Recruit, you're near a dead claptrap unit. Those are
I'm gonna
all
start
over.
with business. I'm gonna go to school,
I need you to
be
sell
like a
us your
businessman,
parts so I can
understudy.
show your friend.
And then, once I'm known as the business student, I become more energetic and explosive. And then when I'm more explosive and energetic, I'll start playing sports and being active.
Making
That's just what I
headlines.
would do. Like, I'm sure no one else is going to do this.
Died trying to slide across a car hood. Didn't know you could screw that up so bad. Ooh, he had a high-end aftermarket motor. Good find.
No refunds. Everyone has their price. A fine choice.
And then once I was like an athlete, I'd just be an athlete. So like, this is not likely to happen. Like, no one's going to do that.
Buy yourself on for the work with class. This is my moment!
No one's gonna take my way of doing it. It's not everyone's way of doing it, or it can't be everyone's way of doing it. Like, you can't be successful at thinking about what everyone else is doing to succeed, because that's just normal. It's not anything special. Like, everyone started doing NFTs and cryptocurrency, and everyone's understanding wouldn't make everyone rich. But certain people had an understanding that was beyond everyone else's understanding, and it got them rich. And maybe they wouldn't tell you because you want to just make it what everyone else knew. Like, it's not happening. So, you know, once I was a sport or an athlete, you know, business wouldn't really help, because athletes and sports are much more free and not about business. They can be, but you have to really still be athletes. So I basically stopped doing business, and I'd stop being an athlete, because you know, that takes a lot of dedication, and you have to really focus on all that. You can't just like let it sit around the corner. It kind of takes the main stage in your life. It's like being more active. Like, that's what's happening now. It's more important.
What a spread! I can't decide. You've got to choose for me, recruit. But beware, you hold my very aesthetic in your hands. Now, complete me. The children of the vault have made Pandora even worse. I think I'm picking up some radio broadcasts on this thing. Now when people tell me to go pork myself, I can say I already did. And now I've got shade wherever I go. Shiny cap for a shiny clap. Hot damn, I look fancy.
Going with the classic. Can't go wrong with the
Can't
classic.
go wrong with classic style.
I don't want Clap running around with the umbrella or anything on his head. Looks kind of weird. Big Stussy. So I probably warned people that they were really going to run up their energy bill on their body and put themselves in every situation and be scattered. When really that type of person's a perfect athlete, because the energy level he's accessing would probably be fine for an athlete. And him stretching around everywhere, he basically is always in the foreground, always ready to like do something. But I'd probably tell people just become athletes, because that's exactly what it sounds like to me. If I was an athlete, I'd have my hand on everything, but it wouldn't really ever be from any perspective like that of an athlete.
This is
You know
all
what I'm saying?
too easy.
you're a regular person who isn't that active, having much energy and being spread out is not good. Having a lot of energy and being spread out for an athlete is perfect. So I'd say people are probably willing to be more like an athlete and are willing to take it to the rim, take it to the basket and the paint. So I would say be an athlete, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Never really know what you can do until you're doing it. You gotta go play basketball or something. That'd be like my advice for almost anyone who wants to be successful is to be an athlete. That's what I see when I see the super high energy, his hands and everything, he's involved with everything. Just go play basketball.
Let's make this quick, yeah?
Stop flying. Crash. So like, I don't even think I'm trying to be an athlete because, you know, I feel like that's something I would concentrate and put down in the corner. Like, I would replace stuff instead. If I'd be playing basketball, I would set up like some type of event. Like, I wouldn't play basketball, someone else would. Wait.
Hey, that's the big suck! Grab it and get sucking!
What? Wish I could switch my elemental to fire. Well, not for this guy. He has like armor, so he throws it, but. Oh. It's like Spartacus. Like everyone's a sense of being like a gladiator in an arena. Their only like option is to side with everyone like that. And like it's just what they got stuck with. I have to fight the guy again because I died and I went far enough away from the respawn. With no vehicles. Once I kind of program the athlete perspective, like this is how you should think about being successful. Because when you're an athlete, you can be successful every night. You play basketball every day. You can train, and you know, it kind of works out that muscle and makes it more flexible. People are willing to kind of be more open-minded. Eventually, I would explain how you would need to like be successful by like creating a tournament or something. I don't know, making like an event occur.
Now, go harvest some succulent cacti fruit. Those bad boys taste so goddamn delicious my customers won't care what they're eating, which is how I prefer it. And don't you dare judge me. If serving people toenail clippings and dead skin is wrong, I don't want to be right.
Yeah. But I'm not saying, you know, being an athlete and dunking on people in the paint's an excuse to screw up people and get in their face. You know. I'm not saying this is like the God's solution to like problems, but it's probably more of like a logical solution. Like I shouldn't have to be successful because you want to be successful and you want to be like energy guy. Yeah, that's not my problem. It's not me to do it. Not something I have to do.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Upgrade. Broken Hearts, yeah, that's what the event that was playing. That was what was happening. 2% max health, that's cool. I think I should probably grab this. The closer I am, the more damage I do. That's gonna be pretty devastating. That's when you kind of need that damage to get you out of the pinch.
The palm of my
Nice kill! The Undertaker's foul reign of Under-Terror is over. He's not gonna be stealing any more of my trademark red bars, that's for damn sure. Pandora is a safer place now, thanks to you, Vault Hunter.
The big suck. Level 7. Another great point to argue is think about the marketing of Borderlands 3. Like you always saw one after commercial. Like I wasn't thinking about Borderlands because Borderlands 2 came out a long time ago, and Borderlands 3 like was new, and without those commercials playing every day, like every 5 seconds I see the commercial. And it was such a colorful commercial. You know what I'm saying? It's like this mural. It's like this almost church level of stuff. I'm saying the cult, or Chosen Vault, and all that crazy stuff. And I feel like that level of marketing may have been overkill, but without it, you wouldn't have been able to form an opinion about the actual commercial, and then you wouldn't know about Borderlands. You wouldn't be able to form an opinion about it. I feel like commercials don't really give you the right opinion about things, but it kind of gives you the opportunity to make your own opinion.
The big suck. Its secondary function
You just
is
feel
what
like
we
get mad. Like,
call
what
in
is this
the
commercial? Like, what is this? And then they'd be like, oh, this stuff is whatever.
Like ground slams and grenades. Anyway, that means it'll knock those succulents right off. Try it.
That's one more thing I need for my stream is a bumper sticker. So like, you can always see my Twitch in real life, so they can access it.
Seems wrong, but I might as well try it. Grab this gang.
Is that the best you got?
Forgot to turn this game volume down a little bit. I'm putting me on headphones mode. But yeah, I don't want people thinking I should have to do what they do because it's hard for them to do what they do. They need to go do that. They need to go do that. Somebody else wants to do it. Like go play at the YMCA or something, or go watch basketball videos online. Not doing it, buddy. It's like such a draining process to have to put up with people who are in charge of sports. And, like they don't even play sports. Like I don't want to put up with that. Those people are like vampires at some point. I don't want nothing to do with someone organizing sports. They have me work my body and try to be deep physical condition just to get sucked on by the coach. The ammo. Spear. There's probably ammo in these bone piles. Any other weapon types I picked up? I have a pistol. A shotgun and a pistol. Let me throw them shotgun and pistols.
Wow! You killed a succulent alpha skag with the big sock? Good sucking! You might just be chef material after all.
My 8 hands would crush the culinary world, but I'm not interested.
Well, being a chef ain't for everybody. Now go grab that skag meat. It looks like somebody's been poaching my succulents, which means in chef code that they must die. Gotta be the bandit chef mincemeat. Go kill him. Oh, it's all coming together. Soon I'll make my spatula-wielding rival pay for what he's done. But first, we'll make my new rival mincemeat pay. Listen, a chef's life is half revenge.
I can buy some ammo first. I think I'm gonna start using a sniper rifle more. I usually never use them, but I'm gonna use them more if I can get a good one.
Nobody does. Marcus munition.
boys. I would definitely use the, you know what I'm saying,
Alright,
people that
watch
are
out for mincemeat skags.
gonna be
Truffle
successful
munch
at
and
being an
butt
athlete.
munch. They will
Definitely
munch
use that
anything,
athlete position as the
including you.
median. A little athlete.
It's on now. I made mincemeat of mincemeat. Nailed it. Anyone else want to try?
Legendary drop.
Grab their meat. But the skag dogs, still seems weird. Nicely done. A few more skag.
Let's see what legendary's about. And, I think I got like a yeah, I got the big suck. Something else. Let me try one of these other snipers.
That'll teach that arrogant spatula wheel.
Jesus, bro, this like okay, never mind. Let's say like this, clicking and trying to move is Jesus.
barely worth the sweat.
Oh, I got this! Hell yeah! Ow!
Nice killing, VH. Pretty sure that dumbass dump truck was sitting on a loot stash. See if you can find it. Dump truck stash is probably behind a secret trap door. Might need to do something special to get it open. Hot damn! Look at that! That's called a red chest in bandit speak. Probably 'cause of blood or something. Bandits are happier about blood than a tick on a skag's ass. Anyways, you're always more likely to find good stuff in them red chests. They're usually hidden pretty good though, so you'll have to really search them out. But it's worth it. Thanks for taking care of that dump truck situation, sweet thing.
This game has everything. I feel like something like Skyrim has for streaming and videos, and you know, Diablo has like Skyrim has that kind of that novelty to it. You know, Diablo has like that Hollywood level to me. Like this is my opinion, and this has like that trash, gunner. Nothing too like sophisticated. That type of like everything. I feel like, going for like Diablo streams and Skyrim, or like, completely whatever, just like that. Is cool, but I don't think it's a good way to grow your channel or grow your
Yeah, I could use the practice.
It's like something you would do if you're a established.
These are garbage!
Through here.
Like having these type of content is good because people may want to see a different side of a person. Like they may want someone to play through a Skyrim and really stick with it, and get involved in the character and all that. And someone might not want to watch you play Borderlands forever. I feel like that's a big problem a lot of people have. It's almost like people know to hamstring themselves.
Bullets and bombs. Have some money. Now why not spend it? Happy to help.
Hey, Sugar. Moxie here, and I've got a job for you. Those Calypso twins live for attention, right? So I say we take it away by turning their own broadcast towers against them.
Is that the best you've got? against the rocks.
Are your eyes constantly irritated by dust, pollen, and bullets? Clear up those tear ducts with Cyclops
It feels good to get those COV nut jobs off the airwaves. Score 1 for the Raiders.
The tiger pounces! One down.
I feel like people take for granted much more wholesome things, or things that are just wholesome, because they're like an evil person or something. I don't know. I really couldn't tell you.
You
They're
can
like
do better
make
than
believe
Now that is a
fortune
quality
tellers, but they
wanted
really don't know the
poster.
future.
It really shows off the old blood hand. Started wearing that during Blood Feud number 2. No, it was 3. That's right. 'Cause number 2 was the time I declared war against the mountain. Guess which one's still standing, bro? Death to mountains! Don't remember anyone snagging that picture, but I can't blame them. Those are my trusty Hyperion Red Bar X2000s with Quicksilver Fly and no-rise banding. Oh, best underwear in the universe, bro. It's the only good thing Hyperion ever gave me.
No rise banding. Nice.
Just between you and me, they're the source of all my power. I remember that picture being taken. Man, we've come a long way since bandit selfies. You know, back when I started my first bandit clan, if you want an image of yourself, you gotta bloody up your face real good and then smash it on a rock. Okay, we got some great images of my righteous bandit bod. Now, the COV have a 3D printer nearby that's producing those statues. Scan the wanted posters into the printer so we can print statues of me instead!
Thank God!
Oh, crap! We had this coming! Tell me if this needs more.
Trying. Making headlines.
It's not my kid!
Alright, now feed those wanted posters into the scanner. Wow, I'm really walking you through this, aren't I?
Let's go around, huh? Who's up for some celebratory punches?
Well, how'd they turn out?
Looking fit. Almost as built as me. Almost.
Oh, come on, I know. swap out some of those crabby old COV statues for some of my perfection, as you so rightly put it. So long, COV! And hello, glorious Golden Vaughn! Oh man, look at me now. Got my own statue, just joined up with the #1 clan on the planet. Go Crimson Raiders! I love this day! Love that smashing sound! When the Calypsos see my golden visage, they're gonna be pissed! You know, someday, maybe I'll give the whole Bandit War Chief thing another go, but for now, I'm really good rolling with you and smashing the COV into dust. Anyway, thanks for your help, and come see me when you have a chance. Promises of death cars and meat storms and blood saunas. Good stuff, right? I mean, even my clan fell for it. Gullible idiots. Now, I've never seen the Calypsos myself, but they must be the most terrifying, bloodthirsty psychopaths Pandora's ever seen. I mean, look, my clan only accepted me as a leader after I killed a guy with just my abs. So imagine what it takes to unite all the clans together. You'd need, like, a 20-pack. 18 bare mins. I know my clan betrayed me, but if the Calypsos mess with my Sun Smashers, then we have got a blood feud on our hands. Which would be awesome!
It's been a while since I got a good old-fashioned blood feud going. 4-0, baby!
Here's another unique weapon from a quest. It's a mustard beam. So that's pretty good.
My dreams come true. Who doesn't want these little statues of themselves, am I right? You know, we may not have destroyed the COV today, but once they see those statues, they're gonna know who's in charge. They'll know! You hear that, Tyrene? Now worship at the altar of my abs! For my name is born!
I think now's a good place to stop. So I'm about to get into the next chapter, not really the chapter, the next part of the game. Where like it kind of gets more serious, I guess. Or, like, that was all the quests in this first area, so to me that's like the first little starter part. I'll probably be streaming this for the next couple of days. Because I have that itch, and you know, Borderlands is a good game to just play a couple hours of. You know, it's not like some new experience, like just straight garbage. You know what I'm saying? Try to have nachos. You know, I ordered those Slim Jims on Amazon. I don't know if I said that. I ordered some Slim Jims on Amazon. You know, they're selling like monster Slim Jims. It's kind of expensive, but And one of those, two of those would have you right for, you know, maybe like having like one or two, not every day, but, you know, for a snack. 2 of them would be nice. You know, it's like Slim Jims. It's like, I'm not saying these things are like the right decision or the wrong decision, but your nachos, pizza. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of here. I wouldn't say I'm burnt out on, you know, MMOs or ARPGs, but those games do come with a lot of expectations, and they're not always fulfilled. Like, I don't really have expectations for Borderlands. I can just play it, and, you know, it's much simpler. Right? Like, I'm really waiting for PoE 2 because, you know, I just wish PoE 1 was smoother. PoE 1 kind of does fulfill expectations, but it's just not. It's an old game. Right? And Diablo, I had like expectations, and they just don't get fulfilled. I'm kind of disappointed in what, like, you know, what people would think was okay for Diablo to be putting out. Like the seasons, what they put out for seasons is just not. Like, I'm disappointed they would think that was good. Even like Path of Exile, like, I don't think that's worth anything really. I'm saying, like, I don't think that even makes sense for someone to play this game every season, and like, it doesn't even make sense. I feel like Diablo just had a better rep before seasons. Like, I don't know. You know, and as far as the MMOs go, you know, I really do not want to deal with leveling and World of Warcraft. People not really being content with anything. Like, people aren't happy with anything in World of Warcraft. I don't know, that's just how people want to be. And, you know, when it came to Final Fantasy, you know, I just got to get more play time for it. I'll be playing that again. That's a better, to me, that's a better, I mean, because it's much more positive. People are going to spend all this time around a bunch of people they don't know, or in this world with all these people. They should be a lot more positive than they are in World of Warcraft. Like, people are just so trash in World of Warcraft. Like, people are, like, probably in real life just trashy people. Like, that's just how bad they are. Like, you can tell, like, it kind of bleeds into their real life. There's no way you're gonna be like just negative and like want to be like this and not happy about anything, and then real life is like you're not the same person. You know, Last Epoch, you know, that game's not that deep, so like it's fun. It just isn't really. It's not as deep as like PoE. Like, it's not like there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not much going on. There's no depth. It's like surface level type of game. You know, that's what I've basically been recording for the last couple of months. So, like, I'm just explaining why it isn't what I'm doing, because, you know, the community's either just too terrible or the game's not that deep, I'm saying. Or doesn't meet my expectations. So, like, I'll be playing this for the next couple of days. Probably pretty heavily. I like it. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah, I'm out of here.